Dear Chairman and professors, I'm Liu Xiaoqiang from Yunnan Provincial CDC, and my presentation is about the interim result of safety observation on the inactivated SARS CoronaVac disease 2 vaccine. It's viral cells in population aged 18 years and older. The study was sponsored by SINOVAC. On 5th February 2021, SINOVAC obtained the conditional approval. There are two conditions needed to be verified. The first one is to verify the condition of the safety observation in large-scale use, including in population with underlying medical conditions. And the second one is to discover the possible AES and the SAE. The objectives of this study are to evaluate the safety of CoronaVac among a population aged 18 years 18 years and older in a large-scale use, including people with underlying medical condition, and to provide evidence to immunization strategy of the COVID-19 vaccines. We conducted this study in 31 counties from the 11 provinces, which located as the north, south, eastern, and western of China. A total of 121,000 subjects were supposed to be recruited. Each province needed to recruit at least 11,000 participants, with no less than 2,000 people suffering from the underlying medical conditions, and no less than 4,000 people aged over 6 years, respectively. The inclusion and the exclusion criteria are same as the instruction of the vaccine. And also, all subjects need to sign the informed consent. We state the indicators of safety observation, including the selected local and systematic AE, other kinds of the AE such as the unusual or real AE, and we also correct the adverse events of the special interest, such as the bell palsy and the sudden deafness, hearing loss, and also the GBS. And we focus on the SAE also. In this study, the primary parameters is the incidence of the AE within 7 days after each dose of vaccination in all participants. And the secondary parameter is the incidence of the AE within 7 days after each dose in participants with the UMC. We also focus on the incidence of AE within 28 days after each dose of the vaccination, both in all participants and the UMC. And also we have some exploratory parameters. We follow the procedural recruitment and informed consent, inclusion and exclusion criteria, and the first dose vaccination, safety observation, second dose vaccination, and safety observation. Whole follow-up will be finished within 1 year after the second dose of the vaccination. We collect the safety information both by e-collection technology and also paper-based daily record. Study was started in May this year. Now all sites completed the recruitment already. This result is the interim data analysis. Totally, we recruit about 118,000 persons, and 115,000 were eligible for the participation. Among the participants, 73,000 were 18 to 59 years group, and another is the over 60 years. In both groups, there are over 13,000 persons with UMC. In this analysis, information collected by paper questionnaire has not been imported into the designed system yet. So this is not the final result. This graph shows the distribution of the participants grouped by age and health situation. In our study, male participants account for 52%, while the female accounts for 47%. Han ethnicity accounts for the most rate is about 83%, while the other ethnicities account for 16% with Tujia, Hui, and Yi ethnicity. The main kinds of the underlying medicine condition or hypertension, diabetes, chronic gastritis. The incidence of AE was 2.52%. Is lower level of the AE incidence. According to the age, the incidence of the AEs in adult and the elders group were 3.19% and 1.34% respectively, with the p-value is 0. According to the health condition, the incidence of the AE in healthy participants and those with UMC were 2.47% and 2.64% respectively, with the p-value of 0.1. There is no statistical difference between the health group and the UMC group. Most local AE or pain with the incidence 2.11% in adult and the 0.76% in adults. And the most systematic AE or fatigue and the headache, muscle pain, or AEs with no occurrence rate. This slide shows the incidence of the AE according to the healthy condition. No statistical difference were found between those two group participants. It's nearly the same occurrence rate. In this slide, we also found that for most AEs, adults always with no incidence. Among the different age and the different health condition, the same figures is the most of AE are grade 1. Only a few AE are grade 2. There's only a few in grade 3 and 4. It's nearly 1 or 2 cases. The incidence of AE after first dose of vaccination in adults and adults group were 2.40% and 2.76% respectively. After the second dose, The incidence of the AE in adults and the adults group were 1.42% and 0.78% respectively. According to the health condition, the incidence of the AE after the first dose of vaccination in healthy and the UMC group were 1.82% and 1.76% respectively, with a p-value is about 0.5. I say there is no difference. The incidence of the AEs after the second dose of vaccination in healthy and the UMC group were 1.13% and 0.35% respectively. This SAE during serious adverse events during the observation period is a death case. There is a death case, but our expert community confirmed as no adverse reaction, and there are also 2 other cases of the unsolicited AE that were successful to be ASI. The diagnosis are facial edema and numbness of the arms. So far, our interim conclusion is CoronaVac showed good safety in a large school population aged 18 years old and above, including those with underlying medical condition. The incidence of the AE or 2.52%, with most events or solicited local AE and grade 1. And also the incidence of the AEs in the adults and the adults group were 3.19% and 1.34% respectively, with the p-value is about 0. With the healthy and the UMC group were 2.47% and 2.64% respectively, and with the p-value is 0.1. We will continue the follow-up, and the interim results are subject to change, depends on the final result. This is my presentation. Thank you, everybody.